morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So today, we're going to be looking at some awesome news that Blizzard finally shared with us. They shared pretty much the past decade of subscriber count, and that information has been analyzed by a ton of people. Bellior made a fantastic video about it as well. But I am just sort of want to talk about the classic impact of it and points that were kind of just overlooked because we can see on the chart a ton of things and how amazing Classic has been. And to go as far as saying I do believe Classic saved World of Warcraft to a degree, obviously. But before we get into the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Everything you guys do helps my channel grow, helps me get discovered, and helps me help as many people as possible, which is the entire point of my channel. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So we are going to switch it right over here to the article and sort of dive into the news. So this was an interview that they were reflecting 30 years of World of Warcraft and talking about a lot of stuff, and they posted these charts. So this is what they expected to happen for their retail stuff. Obviously Classic threw in a tremendous boost right here, and they expected it to be like this. It turned out that it dipped way lower than they thought in Shadowlands. Then this is them pretty much saying they're sorry. And this is where it is at now. So these are the numbers we're going to be looking at. So obviously Legion was probably the most popular expansion. This was the last retail expansion I truly played and got into it. Did raiding, did a bunch of awesome stuff, and had the most fun with. I was in college at the time. But, you know, I did give up on Legion at some point. And honestly, I went towards Fortnite and was playing Fortnite. I actually almost went to the first World Cup. I was in the semifinals. But through that time, Classic World of Warcraft came out, and this is where I kind of pivoted my channel to playing the game I always truly loved. But as you can see, just this jump right here is insane. When Classic launched in 2019, it was the highest point on this chart. We have not had a higher point. Obviously, very hype. Classic WoW is probably the best MMO that has ever came out. And then a lot of people who were playing Classic, obviously there's some fall off here, but then they went back, tried Shadowlands, and as you can see, Shadowlands absolutely tanked. It plummeted to the bottom. I will note that right here, June 1st, 2021, this is when Burning Crusade came out, so this is this bump right here. I'd like to think that a lot of these players played through Classic. I know all my guild pretty much did. Every single one of us is playing through Classic right now. And so when we look through this, obviously a little biased there, people do quit, I'm not denying that, but we look right here and we can see where people, at this Classic point, we can see BC, and then we see this massive fallout. During this period right here where this dip is, yes, Wrath comes out. Wrath came out right here at the midpoint of 2022-2023, came out, September 26th of 2022, and that's this slight bump. But another big thing at this drop-off was when China, the internet service provider, stopped allowing World of Warcraft. So we see a tremendous drop in sub count there, and it stays down. The Wrath launch, I mean, the servers were popping to begin with, but then they kind of fell off a little bit as well, which really sucks. But then we have Dragonflight. Oh, I clicked off of it by accident. Sorry about that. We have Dragonflight, which brought it up. And then this is probably the most... This box right here, where they have record post-launch stability and growth. This isn't Dragonflight, folks. This is this one game that we're all playing right now called Season of Discovery. Like, look at the graph. It lines up with the end of 2024 right here. Like, I don't know. It just... I really wish that they would sort of talk about that, because this is not Dragonflight. This is Season of Discovery. Season of Discovery is reaching those almost Classic WoW numbers and has been a tremendous success. But this isn't to bash retail. This isn't to say retail's bad. I love everyone playing World of Warcraft. I don't care if you're playing retail. I don't care if you're playing Classic. I just want WoW to be huge. But in the past 5 years, every major spike has been a classic one, and I think that graph shows that. The only argument is Dragonflight, but it's hard to say Dragonflight or Wrath of the Lich King did it, because they kind of both came out at the same time. But before that, you know, the majority of the spikes, the biggest spikes that were like this large, those were all classic World of Warcraft. So that just tells me that people are aching for a great MMO, and I truly believe classic World of Warcraft is the best MMO that's ever been created, and it's why so many people are playing it. It is 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. server time right now, and you can just look around Orgrimmar and see how many people are just sitting here playing the game. This shows me that, like, we have a nice, healthy server, and it's even layered, where we get upwards of 10 layers. They have sort of an adaptive layer system. But it's just kind of insane that Classic WoW has had such a tremendous impact on World of Warcraft and how many people enjoy playing it. But yeah, I just want to make this video highlight some crazy, awesome points that I had noticed with World of Warcraft and how big things were leaping with that. Because it's kind of crazy to me that the biggest spikes are the Classic WoW spikes and not other ones. But anyway, guys, that's it for this video. I truly hope you enjoyed it. I would love to hear what you have to say about it, your thoughts on it. Definitely comment down below. But until next time, I'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. It truly means a lot to me. If you happen to find anyone that you know would also benefit from watching this video, please share it with them. It helps me out a ton and allows me to keep doing what I love every single day, and that is gaming and sort of helping people any way that I can. So finally, thank you so much, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Goodbye.